Alicia, when are we gonna be able to give Hove his flowers on a versus stage?
Man, ain't nobody can stand on that stage with me. I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect. Everyone's amazing and done what they done. No one can stand on that stage with me. I'm just telling you guys the real.
I feel you.
It's not a shot. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me for I don't know how long it is. 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Right.
Jay-Z is one of the most delusional rappers I've ever heard. Regardless of that, people brought up the conversation that's been going viral about who can Jay-Z verse in a battle. And Jay-Z comes down and says, nobody can beat me in a versus. He's never going to admit that there's anybody close to him or better than him. He's always going to keep this 48 laws of power demeanor and tell him, don't ever acknowledge an enemy or, an antagonist. Always see yourself as above and never below. That kind of rhetoric. And while I respect that, and, it proves time and time again that he is a businessman, he's a businessman, not a businessman, all that kind of sentiment. And I just totally disagree with Jay-Z. Jay-Z to me is one of the most overrated rappers. I do respect his pen, his, ability to rhyme. It's just top tier. No one could ever take that away from him. But his albums and his creativity in terms of conceptualizing albums and songs, definitely lackluster. I've never been a fan of the drug dealing kind of era of rap music. Yeah, I can see some things like shine and, stand above the test of time. But a lot of Jay-Z records just feel like a lot of over talking from people from NYC and, being the hip hop originated from there. They feel like they have like some sense of authority to determine what is considered great hip hop. And to me, Jay-Z never really met that bar. I never listened to Jay-Z album and just kind of like, after I'm done with it and be like, whoa, I understand now. The only album that I felt like that from Jay-Z was his recent one, 444. That to me is Jay-Z's best record, which might be a little controversial, but I don't care. I think he had a lot of great subject matter. It was different. It was mature. The sound production was really great. Things prior to that was just him kind of like showing off that he can rap really well, but it never maybe like lock into Jay-Z's world that he was building into his music. It just kind of felt like he was just, showing that he could ball, but he never closed out. He could have a 50, 40 point game, but he never wins the series.